Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I know it's a bit early, but I did meditate. I had time for that actually. I know, amazing. And then I got some downloads here. So yeah, let's get into it. I already prayed up and everything, so I don't think I have to do it all over again. I feel we're pretty good. I just prayed before coming on here too, so we're protected. Okay, we're good. Alright, let's see. Oh, that didn't go well. Alrighty. Alright. Holy Spirit, please show my viewers what they need to see. 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 Thank you. Excuse me. My allergies are acting up so bad. My eyes are like watering. Oh. It's so freezing today. Jeez. Where's the sun? It's just too cold. I don't mind the rain, but I don't like the cold. It's just yucky. Oh gosh. Everything's flying around. Hold on. Alright. Can I get one more card, please? Thank you. Thank you. Alright, let's see what's going on. Okay, so far, I am seeing, but I was meditating anyway earlier, like I was saying, and, you know, just connecting with energies here. I kept feeling like a sense of shock, a sense of surprise, like unexpected, okay? And now it does make sense. It's coming out on the cards. And what I'm seeing is someone here got a job. It looks like in a prison. Because I'm seeing people in orange and I'm seeing them behind bars and rooms or whatever here. Okay, so someone got a job at the prison. It looks like they had a hard time getting this job. They're a nurse. It looks like they're a nurse. I see them giving injections here in the arms. No, not taking blood work. It's giving an actual injection. I'm seeing them doing the whole blood pressure thing, the whole nine. A lot of inmates, a lot of people walking around, a lot of police officers, okay? There is one in particular, this one person here, a male, masculine, it's a male. This is a male prison. The nurse, it looks like, is female. They have a daughter. Very tall and beautiful daughter she has. Plays volleyball. Or she did play volleyball in high school. I'm seeing that she's in college now. Okay, so I'm seeing the surprise here is that this nurse here who got this job at the prison, they encountered they saw somebody they haven't seen in a very long time at this jail. They know this person very well. In the beginning, they didn't know who this person was as far as appearances go because it's been quite a few years, I'm seeing. It could possibly be almost like 17 to 18 years since this nurse has seen this inmate, okay? But when they met this inmate, they were in high school possibly. Or just out of high school. Something like that, okay, younger. Many years ago. Of course, at that time, they weren't an inmate. They were, just doing what they were doing, going to school or working, doing something here, the both of them. Okay, so I'm seeing here that the shock was the nurse here, this woman. She didn't recognize this inmate. They look very different from many years ago, but she recognized their name. Okay, she recognized their name, but it wasn't until after the inmate recognized her. The inmate, saw her, and although, that she has changed over the years, I guess she hasn't changed much, okay? She still has a lot of, I guess she looks a lot, the same from when he's known her, okay? So she was very shocked. She was very surprised. He got locked up in prison for murder. He was there for quite some time now. Okay, so this man was part of a gang here. I guess during some kind of robbery here, he ended up shooting somebody during a robbery and killed them. Oh boy. So they've been there for a couple of years. They're about to come out very shortly. Their sentencing is almost over with, it looks like. They can't wait to get out, but this man is very intrigued by this nurse here, and he's constantly making excuses to go see the nurse, just to have small conversation. I mean, their lives are so different now, obviously. It's been over 18 years. And there is a shock here, and the shock is that this nurse's daughter is actually the father of the daughter, which the daughter doesn't even know the father is this inmate here. This nurse kept it quiet. Because they were a bit of a rebel, this person in prison. they weren't stable. They loved to party, have a good time. They had multiple options. They had a low vibrational lifestyle. This nurse at the time, she's always been a bookworm, I can see. She loves her books. She loves to read. She loves educating herself. She's done multiple courses for school, for different interests and different things. She went to college. She was very involved into school when she was in school. And this man was never interested in school. They were always interested in being out in the streets and having a good time. So there's a sense of guilt here that this woman has of hiding this secret from this man, but now that he's in prison, she kind of changes her mind and doesn't want to tell this inmate here that he has a daughter. Even more so, she does not want to tell them. But she is very attracted to him, even though she's trying to avoid eye contact with this person and just trying to dealing with him professionally. This man is very attracted to her. Even though they're in prison, they want, like I said, they're looking for excuses all the time to come talk to this nurse during the prison, asking for things all the time. They're even hurting themselves in the cell sometimes just so they can get a band-aid or something. Complaining of pain when they don't really have pain, but just any excuse to come out and talk to this nurse. They did have a chemistry when they were younger, but like I said, it's like very opposites on their desires here for future stuff, There's definitely lust between the both of them. They're very attracted to one another, but that wasn't enough. And especially wasn't enough to raise this daughter. She had to do it on her own with a single father here. Her father is single and raised her up, it looks like, since she was a baby by himself. So she was raised by a single father, this nurse. And he would never tolerate this person to be in her life or his granddaughter's life. And she knows that. So he keeps telling this nurse here that, he's almost out of prison. He's been taking some courses, I guess, in the prison. And he's very strongly attracted to this woman. And he's very much so in his head. He knows he was a bad boy growing up, and he knows that she's out of his league regardless on how much they've grown and, drifted apart. He feels he has no chance with this woman, but he is very attracted to her, and he wants to know everything about her, but she's smart, and she doesn't give too much information to this person because she knows about him. She never told him about having a daughter. And also because of her job, she's also told not to share anything personal with any of the inmates for her safety and her family's safety. She's very independent and loyal and a go-getter, and she's very smart, and she's a good nurturing mother. He sees her as being very successful, very loyal to her job, takes her job very seriously, sees her, and almost like he's very jealous of her treating other patients in the jail. She strikes up some conversations, like conversations with other inmates, okay, who are friendly. This man sees that and gets very jealous. He feels very possessive of her. He has an obsessive behavior here. He gets obsessed with things that he's attracted to or wants. This has a lot to do with, sometimes it's a person's character, but this person didn't become that way until situations here of his past, of his childhood traumas here. He's been abandoned by a parent, a father. Father was also in prison and passed away in prison. So his life wasn't very easy, okay? And he learned things that were kind of toxic growing up. His life wasn't the best, okay? But being in prison, it's like this person had a lot of time to think. They've even, grown in their spirituality here. They're very intuitive. This person has a lot of regret and remorse of the people in life that he's hurt, that he's killed. Because he only got caught for killing one person, but he's shot other people that no one knows about, or he didn't get charged for because they don't have enough evidence here. He has a lot of guilt and remorse of his past, which is what pushed him towards being more spiritual, okay? He's always praying and meditating often. He's also manifesting this nurse because that's the last person that he remembers that was most nurturing to him. Even back of so many years ago, the connection between the both of them was very strong and passionate. Although they were very opposite and different, it didn't matter at the time because it's like they understood each other back then. They had such a strong connection, such a strong bond. Even at such a young age like that. And just to be reunited with this person again, it makes them feel like they are a soulmate. They feel like that they're a soulmate. It's not a coincidence, they feel like. They feel like this is not a coincidence how they ended up back together, meeting each other once again, So this woman is also thinking about her daughter and her family, and although she's attracted to this past person here, this person in prison, and they do have a past and everything, she feels like, yes, he is very attracted, and she does have that, she has that strong pull towards him. And yes, it could be, she's thinking that it's because they've known each other in the past, and she feels that this connection is just because of the experiences they had together in the past. She doesn't feel that it's anything but that. It's just memories of the past. And he feels that it's a soul connection. He feels that it's a legit soulmate connection. But this woman doesn't believe in that. She's not spiritual in that way. She's, more logical. She doesn't practice anything. She could be an atheist or just a non-religious person. And she's not spiritual. She's logical. Okay? If she don't see it, she don't believe it. And that's fine. There are people like that too, whatever floats your boat. So I feel that this man has told this nurse his feelings on them meeting, and that it not being a coincidence at all, but it was divinely guided, and she thinks he's absolutely insane because she's not spiritual like that. Okay, she's like, okay, I don't see what you see, but it's all good. No, I'm not interested in you in that way. Yes, it was nice when it lasted, but that was in the past, and we're very different people now. Have different responsibilities and different wants and needs than what you have. They're very different. Yes, they are very different, but they still share a very strong bond and connection. Okay. And the thing is, he's getting out pretty soon, within a year, maybe a year left. 1 year to a year and a half, possibly. And the thing is, he's not going to let this go. He has an obsessive behavior here. So whoever I'm reading this for, if it's for you or it's somebody you know, they're gonna have to be very careful here, because this person is obsessive. Okay, they do have a lot of unhealed issues, a lot of abandonment issues, and this person hasn't had anybody nurturing in their life. So the last person they think of to be nurturing and understanding towards them was this nurse. Okay, and they're not going to leave this nurse alone. I see them stalking this nurse, trying to figure out where they live, trying to figure out if they're with somebody, if they're romantically involved with anybody. They're going to want to know if they have any children. But this person cannot handle being in a family environment with children and all that. Even though it is an older child, and they're probably in college now and all that, but even so, this person is very possessive and very controlling because they haven't had much control in their life. Okay, they've been in and out of jail a lot in their life. And every time they go to prison, who's controlling them, right? The guards and everything. They don't really have a whole lot of control there. So when they get out, it's like they're hungry to be free. They want that freedom. They want that control back. They want to control their lives, right? but they end up doing unconventional jobs that get them in a lot of trouble against the law. They get into a lot of trouble here. And then even if they don't get into trouble, they're always going to get picked on by the authorities because, that's just how it's not fair, but that's what they do, right? A lot of times they start, the police keeps an eye on them, nitpicks at them, or at least this person gets picked on a lot. They could be living in either a small city or town where they don't easily blend in. Unfortunately, they might want to move. I don't know. But they get picked on for everything, anything that goes missing, anything that this person does. It's like they blame them all the time for everything. They always get treated like a suspect all the time because, they've been to jail a couple of times, and the police just like to bust their balls all the time, it seems like. So if this person ever had I see this person had a sports car at one point, and they weren't doing anything bad or wrong in it, but something small like spitting out a tire or having the radio on too loud, so they say, but it was nothing indifferent from anyone else. But because the police officers just want to bust this person's balls all the time, they pull them over, and then they raid the car. They'll take all the seats out, literally physically out of the car, pull them out, break, stuff inside the car. Like if they have CDs, they'll be crushed, or if they have, anything, have a carton of cigarettes or something, they'll throw them out in the grass. Like they're very this police officers, are not nice, and they do destructive things to this person. And it's like this person just feels like their hands are tied. They have no control over their life. They get bullied by the police all the time. So that's why I'm saying that this person wants to be clean. They do have a lot of healing to do, but to move on and actually not go back to this type of lifestyle anymore, they're gonna have to literally heal those traumas and those abandonment issue that they have. They're gonna have to move. Okay, they're gonna have to move. They're gonna have to be alone for a while, and heal before they make any more new friends. They're gonna have to do a lot of healing and stuff here, because if not, what's gonna happen? They'll move to another state. But if you're not healed and you don't learn from your past mistakes here, right? What happens is you'll meet different people, but they're gonna have the same type of issue that you had in the past. So it's like until you learn from these karmic people, these low vibrational people that you were dealing with that were very toxic, until you learn and then you heal and literally leave that past behind, okay? It's gonna follow you no matter where you go until you learn the lessons here and move on, okay? And a lot of healing. This person is in no shape, way, or form here. Even if it is a soul connection with this person, they are not healed enough to be in a relationship. Okay, they are not healed enough. Because they are dealing with someone who is healed, who doesn't have any baggage, who doesn't have any drama. And she does look at this person like they don't have resentment on this person. They're not mad at this person that they got pregnant with. I'm seeing that they just want to keep it simple, and they want to keep their daughter safe. just by saying that, I don't know who the father is. No. They said that they broke up. She made up a story that they broke up and, it was, some kind of one night stand thing that happened. She made up a story to the daughter so that the daughter wouldn't want to go looking for the father, because she knew that this father would never be stable enough to be a parent. And she was right, okay? No, he could not be stable enough to be a parent. But, yeah, so she wants to keep that from this person. And I'm not going to say it's a good idea or a bad idea, because it's her choice, you know what I mean? Personally, knowing that this person is obsessive, and has this behavior, probably not a good idea right now, to tell them that, they're the father to this child, maybe, because it might give them more ammunition to stalk. It might, they might try to, you just don't know. So yeah, for the safety, I can see her being quiet. I really don't have an explanation for that part, because that is not, that's, they're the ones living that life, having to deal with that. So whatever feels right for her, you know what I mean, is what's going to happen here. But she has a beautiful daughter here who looks at her grandfather like a father figure, and she's very happy and educated, and she's a very smart girl. So she's not missing out on anything, especially not with, somebody like, who hasn't been in her life forever since she's been born. And I'm also seeing this nurse, after she had gotten pregnant by this inmate here, she never told him that she was pregnant. And it looks like something happened here. Oh, so when the inmate here, her ex, the inmate, when she had gotten pregnant, it looks like shortly after she found out she was pregnant, before she even had a chance to explain anything that she was pregnant, this guy was already, she saw him in a car with another girl. And yeah, they were just not loyal. They don't want relationships. They were young and partying and not into the whole relationship thing or responsibility thing, okay? So she understood that though, and she didn't want to raise this child with him anyway. And then that's when he disappeared. Like, he just suddenly disappeared. And then that's when he ended up going to another state. It looks like they went to another state. This guy went to another state when he was arrested or something here. Yeah, they got arrested in another state. Or they got arrested, went to jail, and then they ended up moving him to another state in prison or something. It looks like it was some heavy drug charges, selling weapons without license or something at that time. And they were a minor. They were under 18. Anyway, yeah, so this person, when they come out of jail, and their mind is to be, again, trying to figure out everything on this woman here, where they live, who they live with. They want all this information. They're even asking other employees information and prison guards. Nobody's telling them anything, but they do have their minds set out to finding more information on their own on this woman. Oh God. In the future, this woman might have to do something. If they start stalking her around, following her around, she's going to have to go to the authorities about it. It's going to be an issue here. And this person also does things. They're really into their spiritual stuff here. But I also see them manipulating energy. So they're practicing something here to do with energy, in some kind of spell work. They're very new at it though. So they're trying to manifest this woman like a love spell type of thing, but they're very new at this and they don't know how to really do it. Well, it's not working, and it's actually boomeranging back onto them and making them kind of more obsessive over the person, because how they're manifesting this is the wrong way. They're putting love and passion into this manifestation. The emotions they're putting there, it's actually making them become obsessed with this person instead of the other way around. So they're not doing the manifestation the right way. What a mess. Oh my gosh. This person pleasures themselves thinking about this nurse. You probably didn't want to know that. I'm sorry. But I just seen it. Okay, a bit turned on here by that. I'm hearing every time you bend over, this person has a thing for a nice backside, I guess. They like curvy women. Oh my gosh. Yeah, let me see what they have to say here. I'm curious. Do you have anything? Alright. I'm buying you a birthday present. They have a foot fetish. Okay, so in my vision, when I'm seeing them, they're looking down. I thought they were looking down at your bottom, but it might be your feet. I don't know. I could be wrong, but it says foot fetish, so I'm not sure. Okay, take it how it resonates. My family is toxic and want me to fail in my life. They want me to fail in life. Okay, well, there you go. They don't have positive people in their life, apparently. It could be like a medium build, short, stocky build. Okay, that's what I'm getting, a short, stocky build. Don't you love my short, stocky build card? Oh my gosh. Okay, somebody could be from India. Okay. Or maybe you went to India, or something to do with India. Somebody might have had a drug overdose. This drug overdose with this deceased person here, I'm feeling this happened to a relative of this inmate. Okay, a relative or a good friend of theirs. And it could have happened while they've been in prison, okay? And so they were really depressed at one point in prison due to that. You make the best housewife and mother, and I want you. Now, the mother part, they don't know, obviously, that this person is a mother. They don't know that they're the father of this child at all. But the mother part, you can also take I'm taking it and feeling it as they are taking it as this person is a very nurturing person, okay? They have nurturing ways like a mother, but they don't actually know if they're a mother or not, okay? It's just nurturing, a nurturing energy. It is someone very creative here. It could be you, it could be them. One of you might have green eyes. You are getting a job that will make you a lot of money. So I'm taking it, this woman that's a nurse here at the prison, once things like once this person, notices that they're being stalked by this inmate or anything, they might get another job, a new job opportunity somewhere else. Yeah, and it'll be a better job. They'll be happier. But I do see them changing their jobs once they find out they're being stalked here. Because it's going to make them scared of their job. Or scared in their job, I mean. Because this inmate does have a lot of connections in prison and outside of prison. And I'm not saying this inmate wants to actually hurt this woman, okay? But they are obsessed, and that obsession, I don't know right now because I haven't seen anything yet how far it's gonna go. I know they're possessive, they're obsessed, they have a lot of healing to do. I mean, anything can happen, but I'm not seeing anything yet in the cards. I'm not picking up anything, but it might be just too soon because nothing's happened yet. Okay, so take it how it resonates. My mother is very opinionated, so I'm getting that is, it could be the inmate's mother, or it could be the nurse's mother. I feel like the nurse's mother has some mental issues here, which is why she decided to become a nurse to begin with. The mother to this nurse is toxic, okay, because she has mental issues. She's very jealous of her daughter since she was born. But she has a mental sickness here, okay? She has a mental sickness. So it could go either from her or for this inmate. But I am definitely seeing right now it's more from this nurse. Because her mother does have... I see her mother with mental issues here, which is why... One of the reasons why the father took over this child, because she wasn't able to take care of this child on her own. She was showing behaviors that were toxic to the child when she was little. I'm shy around you. This shy around you, I feel this is the nurse. She's not actually really shy. Maybe she's shy because of the compliments this person... I feel like she's shy because of the compliments this person gives her, this inmate gives her. And she's not used to the compliments and them coming on so strongly onto her in that kind of way. But I do see guards telling them to back off a little bit or have respect. I hear things like that. So I think this person, they've been in jail for quite some time, so they haven't had a woman in a while. So they could be kind of like trying a bit hard here at times, and their passion kind of overtakes them at times, if you know what I mean. Come visit me at the store I work at. So somebody that works at a store wants you to visit them. This is for somebody out there. You know, somebody you haven't seen in a while, they miss you, and they work at a store. Maybe you haven't showed up at the store that you normally go to every day. This can be for anyone, okay? They're missing you. Somebody at the store misses you. Okay, you'll know who it is if it resonates. My mother-in-law is controlling over my spouse's life. So somebody here is married and having issues with their mother-in-law being so controlling. So you might just want to disconnect with this mother-in-law so it's not affecting your relationship. Make more distance. I feel like this mother-in-law is crossing boundaries in your relationship with your wife or your husband. And maybe it's time to cut them off for a bit. I'm not saying in an unloving way, but maybe more distance from them. It's up to you. I have many choices, so somebody here has many choices. You are so beautiful, and I'm broke. The I'm broke part, I don't know who that's for, because the inmate has money. He has money put away. He does have investment somewhere, and he's not broke. Okay, he's not broke. And the nurse isn't broke either. So, take that how it resonates. Okay. Alright, well that's what I have for you all for right now. I will try back later if I can, okay? I will not promise you that because I do have my daughter home and family around, so I will try my best to come back on later. But if I don't, I wish you guys the best of night ever. And make sure you're safe, okay? And make sure you're getting plenty of rest and water. If you can drink a lot of water, please do so because, you know, it's really good for your energy. And I know it's not sunny here, but if it's sunny where you're at, get out there and get some vitamin D because it definitely will help your energy also. And if you haven't liked and subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? I'm kidding. Please do so because it helps me out a whole lot. To get that content out there, you know, and it's absolutely free. You don't have to pay nothing. It's just a little click of the button. Come on now. Come on. Anyway, so you all have a wonderful day. Oh, and also, all of you who have hit the like and subscribe button, once again, thank you so much. I know I say this in every video, but because you are such a blessing to me, and I am so grateful that you are here in my energy and, you know, listening to my readings, which is really nice. I really enjoy that. I enjoy your company. I enjoy all your energies. You're wonderful. You're all beautiful people. I love you all very much. And I will hopefully talk to you later. So you all have a wonderful day. Okay? Bye.